So the inner sanctum would make for a logical location. Ah, fuck. More puzzles. You know, before we carry on, and like, you know, like it's not like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but let's go to Shakan's first floor, the foyer, the foyer. First of all, the two shits I didn't grab somehow. Because I know here there was a, like, no, I don't want to fight the new. Two. Oh, they're charms. I'm pretty sure there was Orabus literally just like running around in a circle here. I remember these horse motherfuckers. Okay. I need to read this one more time. Increases the damage of users' electric attacks based on the number of hits dealt by allies during the turn. The number of hits an ally does in the turn. Meaning, if I light shard, which is convenient because I need to get rid of light shards anyway. Oh wait, that's not a hit though. I need to get rid of the other hit thing. Yeah, that's fine, whatever.
Take this.
It's 2 hits. Also, Toby guarantees 8 hits. And then we do 2 hits from Deathbound. We can see how much the Souffle de Eclair does. If it's not like, because 8, 10, 12, it's 12 hits. If this thing's not doing like a minimum of like 400 damage, I think it's like not even worth it, because like it needs to do so much damage for this much setup. Like we're full DPS here. I was like a dog growling for whatever reason. It's like all that build up for 170. Like weakness doesn't double it. Let's see. I need to check something. I'm gonna, because I've actually never bothered to look it up, nor care about calculations, because I don't know how it differs from Persona's calculations. But whatever, we'll figure it out right now. Shin Megumi Tensei 5 damage calculations. Wait, what? That actually matters? The first step for calculating damage is to get a root value, which is derived from the below formula, depending on whether the attacker is above level 150. What? What this effectively means is that each level past 150 counts for only 1/10 what each level up to and including 150 does. Once root has been calculated, the damage then needs what stat a given skill uses for damage, including is a table mapping what to use for various skills. So the attacker's level is 150 or less. Attacker's level plus 10 is the root. Attacker's level is above 150. Attacker's level divided by 10 plus 145. Okay, I guess that makes sense. We're really doing like we're actually doing like math here. Holy shit! I was just like, oh yeah, is it like it's a lot more in depth than I thought it was going to be. So let's just do modifying base damage. Modified equals base times skill power divided by 100. So I wonder what skill power is. Is the skill power like if it's like light, medium, whatever? No, okay, I guess we haven't even gotten into that. Skill power is just a power value assigned to the skill used, such as 100 on Heat Wave or 265 on Agibarion. I haven't even seen. I was gonna say it's one of the fire because it's Agi. Base attacks have 100 power, excluding enemy Lamu and Phase 2 Lucifer, who uses skill named Attack instead. Some skills will have a separate power value when they crit, or when a condition is met. If they happen, this happens for a multi-hit, it applies to that hit, and all the hits after a few skills will have their power value computed, though. So, beat down punch is power is 110, power punch is 155, power times 1 plus current HP slash max HP. Max power is 220, or okay. Ito Arc, Heavenly Ikuyumi. Does it deal level base damage? I don't think we're there yet to get level base damage. Oh, so this is the stuff. So I thought that this was as soon as I did it, because yeah, I was like the multiplier on charge specifically, because Hayataro has charge. I noticed when Anubis was doing the Donum, I noticed he was doing way less damage with that. Because we're like doing thousands of damage if we have like the full setup and whatnot. So it's like, I realize that that is a thing. Next stage is the level of attack buff / debuff on the attacker. Defense stage is the same thing except for the defense buff / buff debuff on the defense. So this is neutral. One attack. Okay, wait, hold on. We have -1 attack plus 1 defense. Multiplier is 0.8. Doubler active. What the hell's the doubler active? Okay, so I guess that whatever the doubler active is, so I'm assuming that's gonna be Magatsuhi miracle thing that you learn. But I was like, it's really not that much of a multiplier now that I think about it. +2 attack, -2 defense is only 1.4. meaning that a +1 attack -1 defense is the exact same thing, I think, as +2 attack or -2 defense, which is still a 1.2 multiplier. And since we're not hitting for like hundreds or thousands of damage consistently, like across the board, that really only matters for spike damage with Hayataro right now and Blap. But that's interesting. That's like a negligible multiplier. I mean, obviously, it's like 1.4 plus the 1.5 or 1.8 here. Pleromas are just skills that have pleroma in the name and boost damage dealt by skills of the specific element. Skills have the following effect when applicable. So we only have regular pleroma, so it's a 1.2 multiplier for specifically Blap. I guess there's a high one and an elemental pleroma plus high. Okay, so you can have both of them, and then they combine together to do a 1.5. That's kind of interesting. Zealot simply refers to multipliers from the skill critical zealot. This is a 0.9 times multiplier that is always applied, except for on skills that deal level-based damage and vinyl bomb. Now 1.45 times multiplier that is only applied upon landing a critical hit. The critical zealot is applied even for skills that cannot crit. We don't know what that is yet. Potentials also help with our multiplier. I didn't even know that it can go this high, because the highest I've seen is 5, but okay. So these are also giving us damage multipliers. So I was like, you get none. We're at 3 right now on Blap, but Hayataro has this. So Hayataro has 0.15 more multiplier than we do, which is helpful. This also helps. Efficacy refers to both the enemy resistance to the attack's affinity as well as whether the attack was a critical hit. Affinity resistance is usually 0.5 times resistance, or there you go. It's not double. That's the thing I want. If you're weak to it, you take a 1.25 times multiplier. It can occasionally be 3 times weak to homie / demi fiend. Resistance value by 0.5 if crit. Interesting. So yeah, this is the question I was wondering: is what is a weakness critical versus a neutral critical? So you hit for weakness, you get 1.25 multiplier. If you crit, it's half. I guess it's a 0.5 multiplier, so it's like half. You're not doubling it. But if you do weakness critical, it's 1.75. So okay, that's interesting. And then the Mitamas have a 9.5 times multiplier weakness for getting hit on whatever it's weak against, which I guess makes sense why it does so much damage hitting it. Level correlation can be calculated using a 2-step process. Attack level plus defender level is less than 30. Factors 0, 0. Attack level plus defender level is greater than 30. Attack level plus defender level is less than 130. Attacker level plus defender level. Okay. And then attack level plus defender level is greater than 130. You get a sum factor of 0.1. Kind of makes sense. All enemies you can't recruit mid-battle. Level correction is instead 1.0. Difficulty modifiers are set to the following values. Defending, multiplier players defending. Normal, hard, interesting. Exploit is the multiplier used when Omagatoki exploit is in effect. This is a 2.1 times where applicable. Enemy multiplier is an arbitrary value set on per enemy basis to damage dealt. Too many to list, but notably Masakado deals 4 times. Additionally, when using attack, enemy Lamu will subtract 0.1 from enemy multiplier per dead tentacle. Oh.